Welcome to Chocolate by Candlelight with Sherry, the Chocolate Muse.
Welcome to Chocolate by Candlelight, where I, the Chocolate Muse, slow down and explore what Velah, Chocolate City, and the herbs and adaptogenic truffles mean to me and my spiritual journey. It's where noise settles, the lights are low, and I no longer feel like I have to perform for the world. Here I explore chocolate not as a product, but as presence. This is my invitation to you to sit with me, breathe deeply, and let whatever comes up hold the space with us. With that said, hello, my loves. I didn't just decide to make chocolate. I didn't wake up one day and pick up herbs and adaptogens and build a whole world with fairies and queens and frequencies. This is coming to me through meditation, through stillness, and what I can only describe as guidance. And I know some people may hear this and it may sound strange, but if you're spiritual and you've ever felt led, you know exactly what I mean. When I sit in silence, I receive images, names, stories, and ingredients like downloads. The book, the rituals, the truffles, the entire Cocoverse. It's not just imagination. It feels like remembering. And I'm sharing this now because I'm no longer building quietly. I'm building a sanctuary, a movement, a space for people who know there's more to life than survival. If you're drawn to my work, just know this: it isn't random. It's aligned, it's intentional, and it's guided. What's really happening? Well, this didn't start as branding. This started as a spiritual awakening brought on by the loss of my mom in 2020. I started meditating to save myself, and at first, me being as impatient as I am, I had an incredibly difficult time just quieting my mind. But I kept coming back. Slowly but surely, I began to feel and find this place of stillness and peace. And this is where the ideas would flow in from. Ideas that are given, visions, impressions, and then, as clear as day, I could hear a voice, a feminine voice, giving me very direct information about what I was experiencing. And I would leave meditation and run straight to Google to figure out what a certain word meant because I had never heard it before. I was told I have a whole team of guides, and they all identified themselves with past stories of me in this lifetime to remind me that in that moment it was them who helped me. And you know what? We all have them. What I call spirit guides might be what someone else calls ancestors or intuition, divine downloads, the Holy Spirit, inspiration. But whatever name you attach to it, it is real. And cacao, it's ancient. It's been around for centuries. And last year, I decided to work at a medical spa. And what we did there was fascinating. We'd assist people based on what they felt their body needed. Now here's the truth. I didn't take the job because I needed the money. I was seeking interaction, community, and just wanted to be around people. What I found there was a mirror, because the customers, oh my goodness, they were a joy. I met women that were glowing, not just on the outside, but the inside. I met young women entrepreneurs who weren't afraid to step out and work their magic in so many ways. I saw me, a younger me, before marriage, before taking on fear as stepping forward in faith. I've been playing it safe. And listen, I should have had the courage to listen to my inner guidance and open myself up for more inspiration. But instead, I shut down and I took on my fears and just played it safe for 16 years. 16 years lost. And it still stings a little bit. And unfortunately, I push myself really hard now, trying to make up for lost time. But guess what my guides say? They say, my way of thinking and believing that I can't reinvent myself at 59 is a limiting belief. I can do whatever I want and achieve goals that will far surpass any of my other business ventures. And I believe them 100% because they're evidence-based. I would ask them to show me something random just to see if it would really happen. And it would. So I started playing this game where I was like, okay, send me a black butterfly. You know, something I've never seen. And I would be sent a black butterfly in the exact way that I imagined it would happen. That's evidence-based spirituality. Anyway, back to the story. I met at this job realtors, builders, bar owners, women creating their lives boldly, and it inspired me. But the mirror also showed me something very uncomfortable. It showed me that I didn't enjoy working there. Not because of the people, because the people were elevation for my spirit, but because I didn't feel I had the time to do the job well. Because my downloads were coming fast and furious, and I'm the kind of person who wants to do everything well. So I left, but I didn't leave empty-handed. I left with the memory of what I witnessed. I left with proof that people are out here building and becoming. But I have to discuss the other side of this experience. People were also suffering, exhausted, and depressed. Many had lost amazing jobs with the government, and I just wanted to help or heal them in some way. But the biggest lesson was I was playing it small. The guys start showing up even louder, showing me how to turn the craft that I'd loved for decades, making chocolate into something useful, something healthy, and something meaningful. Not just sweetness, but an offering. Not just dessert, but a brand. And I'm telling you, the visions were coming so fast, I had to write everything down to remember it all. Images in the middle of the night, names of herbs and adaptogens, stories, rituals. It is truly a blur, like, whoa, it seems like a dream. And the wild part is, none of it felt chaotic. It was organized, purposeful, and guided. And 40 years ago, I had the inspiration to start my first business, which I remarkably named Nature's Gift. And here I am today without distractions of the daily grind, coming full circle back to my nature-based business. This has been amazing because it led me out of the darkness of sadness and depression, and I'm no longer confused about what I was experiencing. It led me into healing and discipline. And most importantly, it has led me back to love. Giving, loving, and receiving pure love. I once had a friend tell me what I was experiencing was the devil. And I remember saying, okay, let me tell you the most amazing things the devil has ever told me. Number 1, be careful today. You'll be tested. Stay conscious. Number 2, you're already equipped with everything you need to prosper. Number 3, be still. Number 4, you are a magnificent human being and it is a pleasure to assist you. Number 5, don't be drawn into your old habits. The further you get away from your daily practice, the more your old ways begin to seep back in. Now, does that sound like the devil is trying to lead me astray? Because last time I checked, the devil wasn't in the business of keeping people grounded, disciplined, healed, and focused. So, thanks for the advice, but I'm good over here. If this resonates with you, I want you to comment and tell me, have you ever felt your calling was being delivered to you instead of something you decided? And, of course, if you love this information, subscribe, follow, and welcome to the Cocoverse. From my candle to yours.